We need to start, whenever you're talking about implants, setting the stage a little bit so patients who, or people who are talking about breast reconstruction understand that when we use implants in reconstruction, it's very much more challenging than when we're using implants for cosmetics reasons. And every patient that comes into me, I think they feel they've been through the ringer with their diagnosis, and now here's the easy part. They're going to get to hear about breast reconstruction, the fun and easy part, and oh, new implants, let's go. And I have the unfortunate job of explaining to them that, in fact, utilizing implants in breast reconstruction is far more challenging because when the mastectomy is done, all I'm left with is really a very thin amount of skin and some muscle to create a breast, whereas with cosmetic augmentation, you actually have a whole breast and all you're doing is asking for additional volume. So having some new implants around has helped us dramatically. Unfortunately, it takes a long time to bring any new product to market, particularly something that's going to be implanted. So it feels glacial to me, the number of new implants. It doesn't happen every year. It happens maybe, if we're lucky, every 10 to 15 years. And that is really what has happened presently. We have these new, what are called in the lay term, gummy bear implants, and they are different than the previous implants, which were a silicone gel, which was liquidy, in that the interior is still silicone, but it's cohesive, meaning it sticks together like a gummy bear, such that if you cut a gummy bear, it stays together, whereas you open up the older round implants, if you cut those, it would pool on the table. The specific advantage for breast reconstruction patients is that they can shape those. And so instead of just being round implants, which work fine for aesthetic reasons in cosmetic patients, regular breasts aren't just a round ball. So we need something that has a shape, an anatomical shape, has less at the top, more at the bottom, and fits many different body types. And the new gummy bear implants, and there are two companies now that make them. I've worked with one in the studies for over a decade. This other company produces in Brazil, but I quite like their products. And they come in different sizes, different shapes, different projections, so that really you can somewhat customize for an individual patient in a way that with a pure round implant, we weren't able to. So they have become the workhorse for the reconstructive patient, and particularly for those patients who are on the thinner side, and we'll probably get to this topic later, but also if a complete mastectomy is done, the flaps are very thin, and so those patients need even more to have an implant which reflects the natural anatomic shape.